Welcome back to Ken O'Connor Racing. This is going to be a short segment, but I see this question a lot on the Blaster forum. What we're going to address here is how to tell if you have a 240 cylinder. What I got here, this is a stock Blaster cylinder made by Yamaha. You can see the 195 CM3 up here. What you want to look for is the Y-1. This is an indication you got a stock cylinder. This is actually a 240 with a sleeve in it. But I've been looking at this thing for quite a while. There's really no way you can tell. So if someone tells you you have a 240, a Vito's 240, and you see this, they're lying to you. If someone tells you you have a LA Sleeve 240 kit, also, we'll show you that one too. I have all three of them here in front of me. But this Y1 indicates this is a stock Blaster cylinder. It could, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't have the sleeve in it. What I have here is I've got a Vito's 240 cylinder. This is from Vito's, and I got to tell you, these guys did a pretty good job copying the original cylinder, but they forgot one thing. Now, I don't know, this is a brand new cylinder. I just got this. I don't know if back in the day, whatever, they may have had these marks. Probably not, but what it's missing is the Y-1. So if they tell you you got a 240 and that's not there, the only thing I would really recommend is make sure there's no grinding marks in here, and you can tell because they have little lines. And if they grind that off, that line's going to be missing. So if you're looking for the 3 lines without the Y-1, then you know you got a Vito cylinder. Okay, this right here is the Mac Daddy of all Blaster cylinders. This is a LA Sleeve 240 cylinder. Lots of differences here. You can tell these things a mile away. First thing, right here, this is for your clutch. The studs, they go right up through this, where you got a nut here, and on a stock or a Vito's you have a nut here. This is actually a stud, and you have to take the cylinder head off to get at the nuts for the back. The other thing is this distance right here is a lot thicker. I measured this one time. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was 300, 400 thousandths thicker, but this is a lot longer. The fins are much thicker, and another giveaway is this back here. This is flat, and on the stock or the Vito's, this is rounded back here. So that's pretty much how you tell the difference. One more way you can tell the difference is there's no fins towards the exhaust. Both of the other cylinders have those fins. So that's how you can tell if you've got a LA Sleeve 240 cylinder. Well, I figured since we know the difference between the cylinders and how to tell them apart, I took the 3 heads and I'm going to lay them out too and show you a couple of differences. When you look at a Vito's head and a stock Yamaha head from the outside, if you know a way to tell them apart, let me know, because I just looked at them for about a half an hour. The only difference I found was the fin. The center fin in the front of the Vito's head is about 1/8 of an inch, and the stock Yamaha is about 105 thousandths, but I think you're going to find differences from casting to casting, so I wouldn't say that that's a telltale sign. When you take the heads off and you look, you get a mark up here, the 2XJ00, those numbers might change. You got the Yamaha tuning forks. Anybody that's stamping that into their head is going to be in a lot of trouble, so that's a dead giveaway. You got a stock head. And again, we've got the Y-1. This is a stock Yamaha head, been modified, but this is a stock head for a Yamaha Blaster. Okay, here I have a head from Vito's, and you can see no markings in it at all, and rightfully so. Okay, this is the LA Sleeve cylinder head, and again, it's just a completely different casting. I'm noticing we've got these little pin marks definitely in the mold. Got a little kind of start of a V up here, but the big difference is this. Completely different shape than the Blaster or the Vito's head. And this is the LA Sleeve head. This is a comparison of the outside of the heads, and we already discussed we can't tell a Vito's head apart from a stock head, just looking from the outside. But on this side I have the Vito's, and this is the LA Sleeve, and there's a ton of differences. The LA Sleeve, you've got 5 rails right across the front of it. I think this one has 9. Yeah, 9 when you count across. Another difference I'm seeing is the front bolt hole. You have 1 fin on the Vito's. On the LA Sleeve, you've got 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and then 2 more in the back. This is the Vito's, you're missing this boss on this, and just the general shape of the head, where this is round, nice round contour to it, this squares right off. These appear to be a little bit thicker. Another thing, you can see the shape in the top of it also, and you can't see that on the Vito's, but that's the LA Sleeve 240 head, and that's the Vito's 240 head. Hopefully this helps out, and when you're buying these things, everybody likes to say they got a 240. A 240 is not a blaster that's been bored 40 over. Big difference in the bore. So make sure you check it out and you get what you pay for. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. KenO'ConnorRacing.com.